episode of Dead Zone Outdoors. Got a pretty cool one for you today. We're outside. We're going to do a little bit of shooting. Got some shotguns that we got to get sighted in. Spring turkey season's just around the corner, and we want to make sure that these guns are shooting real good. So let's get started. I'll introduce you to the guns that we're going to use today, and kind of go from there. So let's get started. All right, introduce you to the first gun on the bench today. The first gun on the bench is a Harrington Richardson Model 176 10 gauge. That's my original Widowmaker. I believe I got this gun around 1985 or 1986 at a place called Murphy Mart. It's kind of like a Walmart. Me and a real good friend of mine, they had two of these and we got them. This gun originally come with a 36-inch barrel. We sent them off to get sleeved, and the place that we sent them to was in Ohio. Can't remember the place, but they guaranteed them to shoot 90% of their shot in a 30-inch circle at 40 yards. And they did pretty good when they come back. Mine patterned a little high and high to the left. I had to send mine back, and they redid mine. And whenever I got it back, it shoots fantastic. I believe I paid about $90 for this gun on closeout, and I think I paid $150 to get it sleeved when they sleeved it. I dipped it in that Forest Ghost. I did the dipping on that, and I put a soft touch on the stock and then on the fore end. So that's the first gun. This gun likes federal fours. It sends fours screaming. I've killed a lot of turkey with this gun. But that is the Harrington Richardson 176. And this is the original Widowmaker. Get you set up and we'll send some lead down to the target. All right. Federal 3.5-inch Federal 4-shot. I can't show you me loading this thing, but Federal 3.5-inch 4-shot in a Harrington Richardson single shot. I'll turn you around so you can see the target. The target's at 40 yards. I want to shoot 40 yards with this one. I use both earplugs and muffs because, well, they're loud. Shotguns are loud. So let's switch this around so you can see what's going on, and I'll let you see the target. All right, there we go. There's the target, 40 yards down there. Let's see if we can kill some turkey. Wow, does this thing kick? There we go. Let's go down and see what it looks like. Oh yeah. We'll count the BBs, and looks like I pulled a little bit. Looks like it shot a little bit to the left, but that's me, I'm sure. But we'll do a BB count and see what we got. All right, that was my Harrington Richardson single shot, and here's the target. I have 20 BBs in the head and neck. That would have been a dead turkey. I pulled it a little bit to the left. The pattern was probably about 3-4 inches to the left. but that was on me. I haven't shot this gun for a while, and I was anticipating the heck of the kick, and I was right. But what killed it was this turkey. If you look, there's actually 2 BBs right in its eye. 2 BBs right in the eye hole. Can't beat that. All right, so next gun up will be a Browning BPS 10, 40 yards. It also shoots and likes a Federal 4-shot. So we'll go ahead and get that 4-shot on that Federal and get started. All right, I'll introduce you to the rest of the guns in the pack today. The next gun up will be my Browning BPS 10 gauge. This gun come with a, it's got a 28-inch barrel. When I got this gun, I actually got it off my cousin. It was originally a matte black gun with kind of like, the receiver was kind of like blued, and the stock and the fore end are now mossy oak tree stand dipped, and then I blacked the receiver. But what really makes this gun is this right here. A friend of mine did this custom picture. It's actually a rendition of where I killed my first turkey, first gobbler. So that's the BPS 10 Browning. I have a I have a Patternmaster choke tube in it. I had a gunsmith install a fiber optic bead on it. And I got this gun because the other gun I wanted at the time, I just couldn't justify getting. And to top this gun off, I did put a Browning sling on there. It looks pretty cool. And that brings me to this gun, the Mac Daddy of 10 gauges. This is a Remington SP10. This is based off like the Ithaca Mag 10. Whenever these first come out, I mean, I wanted one of these so bad I could just taste it. My cousin was able to snag one up, and I loved it. I just couldn't justify buying one. I finally found this one a few years ago at Cabela's. This gun has a 23-inch barrel. I put a Jeb's choke tube in it, the Headhunter with a .685. The scope is on an Aimtech saddle, True Glow Gobble Stopper red dot, and that's the SP10 3-shot semi-automatic. Then we have this gun. This is my son's gun. It's a Benelli Nova. Of course, it's the National Wild Turkey Federation edition. This gun will shoot 2 3/4 up to 3.5-inch shells. It has a 26-inch barrel. It's an Advantage timber camo. I bought this off my buddy that actually did the painting on my other gun. This gun shoots pretty good. I haven't shot 3.5-inch shells out of it. It's a light gun, so it kind of kicks like a mule. Now this also has a saddle mount on it. This saddle mount is a B-square saddle mount with a Gobble Stopper True Glow scope on it. The choke tube's a factory full choke tube. May put a Jeb's choke tube on it later. And that'll bring us to the last gun, which is like family to me. It's the first gun that my mom and dad bought for me. I was probably 13, 14 years old when I got it. It's a Remington 870. And It shoots 2 3/4 to 3-inch shells. I just can't say anything other than it's a Remington 870. It is a heck of a gun. We'll shoot this gun also. It has, like I said, it has a 30-inch barrel, and I'd like to have a penny for every shot that's been fired through this thing. So let's get started. All right, I got the Browning BPS-10s up next, and actually I'm going to shoot a 5-shot because I have some extra 5-shots. It likes 4s a little better. Whenever I'm hunting, I actually try to use a 4, but I'm just going to throw a 5 out there because I have a box of them. This way we can kind of see what it does, maybe with a 5-shot out at 40 yards. So let's give this a shot. All right, it's the Browning BPS-10. It's a bottom load, bottom eject gun, and we're going to shoot it at 40 yards, see what it does. This thing kicks like a mule too. All right, let's go see what we got. Wow. Yeah, it throws 5s everywhere. It likes a 4-shot. It patterned a little heavier over on this side right here. That could have been me. But we'll do a BB count and put up another target and see what the next one does. All right, the next one up is the Remington SP10. Like I said, I got the B-square saddle on it. It's got the gobble stopper scope on it. What I like about this AimTech saddle, I can actually look under it. So it's actually like it's got see-through mounts. So you can look through the scope, or you can look underneath and look at the beads. So this is an automatic. I'm gonna scoot this camera back just a little bit, or semi-automatic, I should say. It's a semi-automatic, 3-shot, and I'm actually gonna shoot the shells out of it that I normally shoot. It's a Hevi-Shot. So it's a Hevi-Shot, 5-shot. So let's see what this thing does on the target. Wow. I forgot to put my muffs on. I got earplugs in, but I forgot to put my muffs on. Let's go down and see what that done. Check it out. It patterned hard to the right. That's something I may need to correct. I may need to move my scope a little bit, but it patterned hard right. But there's a pile of BBs in there. I'll do a count. All right, next gun up is my son's National Wild Turkey Federation Edition Benelli Nova pump action. We got, I think I'm going to shoot I think I got some federal, it's a federal 4 or a federal 5. I'll get it out of there and check, and when I get it set up, I'll let you know. All right, it's actually a 5-shot. So let's see what this Benelli can do at 40 yards. See if we can get us a turkey. That thing kick. All right, let's go see what we got. patterned a little bit low. The right and left's not bad, it just patterned a little bit low. I'm gonna raise that up a little bit. You can see down here, down underneath the target. It don't shoot as well as those 10 gauges does, but I'll bring it up a little bit. We'll call that one good. All right, we shot Hunter's Nova, Benelli Nova. I ended up switching the shells on it. I shot it a couple more times, and I switched to a Remington. I switched to these turkey loads right here, these Remington turkey loads, and brought had to bring the sight up a little bit, about 3 inches. I brought it up, but now he's shooting pretty good. The gun, I got 16 in that head and neck at 40 yards, and that's just out of the factory choke tube. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's not a 10 gauge by no means, and the factory choke tube, I'm sure, leaves a lot to be desired. So the last one up is the Remington 870. I'll go ahead and get that started, and we may shoot these same. I may shoot these same shells out of it. We'll see. So we'll see what happens. All right. I got the 870 up. I found some Federal 4s. That's what it liked. That's what it's always liked. So I got a Federal 4 shot in there, 3 inch. The other 12 gauge was shooting 3 inch, the Nova. So I know this is no scientific test by no means. This is just shooting the shells that I found works in these guns. Just comparing the guns just for fun. You know, again, just trying to have some fun with it. Shooting, getting to know your equipment. It's always about getting to know your equipment. So, all right, I'm gonna get this switched around, get loaded up, and this is going to be the Remington 870 3 inch Magnum Federal 4 shot. So that's what it's going to be. 40 yards, killing some turkey. All right, I got the 870 loaded up. 3 inch Magnum Remington 4 shot, 40 yards into the turkey target. Let's see what she does. This gun, I've shot a lot of shots through it. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, that was something else. The gun jumped up and hit the camera. All right, I wasn't holding on to it very good. Well, let's go down and see what we got. Not too shabby. It would have been a dead turkey. That's stretching that gun a little bit. 40 yards is stretching it just a little bit. At one time, it would have shot a lot better, but there's been thousands of rounds shot through that. But let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, just 7. 7 in the head and neck. That would have killed it. That one right in the eyeball would have done it. Wouldn't have done it any good, that's for sure. So, all right, we'll take this back here and get things wrapped up. Thanks for hanging in there. As you can see, we got a different backdrop. There's a reason for that and a hard lesson learned. I had all my photos and pictures, all my videos and pictures put on my phone. I had a GoPro set up at the target, and I loaded all that stuff on the phone to edit it, and my phone crashed. I lost a lot of pictures and videos. I even lost personal pictures and videos of the kids and stuff here. So the lesson learned there is back your photos and videos up. It's very important to back them up. And if you don't, and something happens like what happened to us, you'll really regret it, because I lost stuff that I can't never get back. So It's heartbreaking, but that being said, we also had a few other problems that we fixed. My SP10 was shooting a little bit off, and I moved it over to the left. I was getting 20 plus BBs in the head and neck at 40 yards. I can't remember the exact count, lost all that, but it was 20 plus, and it's shooting pretty good. So I'm pretty tickled with that. My son's gun, Hunter, his gun's shooting pretty good, pretty tickled with that. And I know my shoulder took a beating. My shoulder took a beating. And plus it was fun shooting the single shot, my HR. Widowmaker is what I call it. But it was fun shooting it. I hadn't shot it for a while. Boy, does it kick like a mule. And I'll put a couple of the original HR pictures up that I shot, the original Dead Zone pictures from a long time ago, and I had a lot more hair. It was a lot darker. Throw a couple of them up there for people to see. It's kind of cool. So all that being said, we had a good time. It was a beautiful day out. It was a little windy, so I apologize for the wind noise. But we had a good time, and we learned some stuff, some the hard way, some the real hard way. And we had a good time. So, hey, do us a favor. Hit that like and subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Love to hear from you. And remember, it's up to us to pass on this great tradition. So take a kid hunting, fishing, or just get them out and enjoy the great outdoors. Thank you.
And I remember all of the old ones. Some will never see again. And your heroes, everyday heroes, working hard just to get by. Yeah, your heroes, everyday heroes, trying hard just to get by.